what would you rather do? Would you rather be in a house in the West Side with 2 kids? Now you're a man.
I have 3.
I know, but I'm not talking about you.
Oh.
See, and would you like to have
I'm a narcissist.
Would you like to have a yard and then have like movie night and then like, oh, we gotta go to school and pick these children up, and then there's Betty. I saw the PTA, and responsibility. I gotta do a self-tape. Or would you rather own a house in the Bird Streets, have a pool, and get blowjobs?
I mean, it's a no-brainer.
Yes, but that's how men are. And if you say that, the people will be mad at me. But that's the truth. That's how every man wants to be. You agree with that?
Yes, with the exception of my husband.
No, your husband's different. He might be a real one in the sense of like he's much more, what's the word? He's giving. He's more selfless.
He's more selfless.
And
he's completely selfless.
Completely selfless.
He only does what he does. Work. He's a talented chef. He only works for us.
And that's insane. I mean, that's beautiful for you guys, but Jesus Christ, he has to live his life for himself. And so what you're experiencing right now is 2 totally different worlds. You have a man that lives his life only for you and his offspring, who I already met one when she was 2 and then she was 19. And she's you in the spitting image. She's so smart and sweet and fucking an old soul. So he's already done an amazing job. And I'm sure your other 2 kids are the same cloth of cut.
Wonders like you.
Perfect. And then there's me, who is a complete man-child. Let's stay up all night. Let's fucking eat. Let's go. Let's fucking smoke a cigar. Well, you know what I mean? Let's just get up at 2 p.m. because you're up all night. Do you know what I mean? That's a beautiful life. Like, people say Leo's got to grow up. I hate dropping names. Why? He never will have to. The court of public opinion may change. Jack Nicholson's 85, guys.
He's living his best life.
I mean, I don't know his personal life, but you know what I mean? That's how I was raised. I was raised that that's the life. Do you know what I mean? Al Pacino just got divorced at 84. I had a kid with a 30-year-old. Now, that's a deeper question. We born alone, we die alone. Do you want people that love you? Yes. But that is the number one fight with someone like me, is that how much do I want to give of my, because I could sit in a room and I don't even need you here. I do now. I could do a 4-hour podcast just talking about my ideas and people fuck with it. Do you know what I mean? Or I could meet my friend. I have 3 reality shows we were like put together last night. I can't help it. Or I can go to 10 clubs.
What I'm hearing is that you love that.
I love it.
I love that you love that.
To be able to create. And there's so much in my life that I haven't even examined, and I've had a full life.
Yeah.
And I feel that I haven't even reached on it. Like, that's why I am the way I am, because I could just do so much in my mind.
That. I think that's awesome.
You know, I mean, I mean that in a bad way. Like, I just feel, and it's like when you have people in your life, like a significant other, and that's why I never thought of marriage or kids or anything, because your husband is doing it correctly. And that is the act of selflessness. But our society, I'm just not buying it. I'm not buying into that whole thing. And it's definitely changed now more than ever in terms of like,
yeah, I mean,
we're much more geared to my thinking now, and people don't even have the ideas, and they're still like, I'm the greatest ever. You know what I mean? But they can't even rap.
I think it's a little different for women, because I went.
Well, you have to have it because you have eggs.
Yeah, and I went through the.
But you're a bro. Like, you're not a bro ho. You know what a bro ho is? It's a great term. You know what
I'm a bro ho.
No, you're not a bro ho, but you're not a bro because because I don't know, I'm not attracted to girls like that. I'm attracted to you, so it's like you are the sensitivity of a woman, but the intensity of a man. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
there's a lot. I just did this podcast with this guy, and he was like, "Women leaders or followers?" And he's really funny, but he's really controversial. And I said, "Come on, bro. There's some women that are leaders. Like, I know traditional roles and stuff, how it is, and I always think men should take care of the women and all that stuff. But you are like a chick in the forest. Like, I would do what I have to do, but I wouldn't think that you could get us out of some shit." You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
would you say that you're rare in when they pick up at the gender bullshit, you actually are, you're a straight woman, but you have male things in you. Really, you should be a poster child for that because you really can be, not a bullshit artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could pick up a fucking axe.
I don't know. This picture you're painting of me is so fucking rad. I like it. Yeah, I'm all those things. But I was thinking I went through a phase where I resented the institution of marriage, having children, not feeling like there was more to life, and what I think the feminine side of me realized the gift of having my children. And the gift of having something that is real deep, personal, and selfless gave me more power as an artist. And then I directed my first film, and it was the best thing I think I've done. Everything has been shit since, but kidding. Once I directed, I went, oh, that's why I went through all this shit. This is how I'm supposed to tell a story. I'm a storyteller. I'm here to create, whether that's children, stories, movies, plays, podcasts, whatever. I'm here to create. I think you're under the idea that you will have to stop that creation merely because of the time you'd have to give to something else. And I don't care if you have a baby or not. It's probably better that you don't. But I understood just in the brief 2 seconds of you saying, I had a fight with my girlfriend, and I said, just have a baby. Like, just give her the baby. You don't even have to raise it. Just let her have what she wants. Something will shift in you, as it always does. You never hear somebody say, you do hear people say, I got married, I got divorced, it was terrible. But you never hear somebody say, I had kids, and it was a bad thing. Our kids are the single most creative source of brilliance and some sort of legacy that I'm going to leave, that I know I'm going to leave, that I haven't achieved yet. You've achieved a lot of legacy. There's more for you to achieve. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
You just fell asleep. It was boring.
No, I'm taking it in. I'm loving it. I wanted to say something about. You just made me think of something of like.
I literally saw, just for you guys out there, I literally saw his eyes gloss over. Like, that's the female talking. I like the bro. I'd rather the female not talk.
No, I love the female.
Oh, I do have to say a full circle moment. So I ended up doing Come See Me. I made this movie for $10,000. I shot it while pregnant. I gave birth on camera. I got a lot of press about it.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Why would you do that?
Oh, you didn't see my badge. It was a beautiful movie. Very funny. Got a lot of press
Water
for it.
birth?
But guess who ended up doing the movie and being my higher power in the movie? Like, I have this device where I press the OnStar, because honestly, the movie was a mess and we shot with 2 cameras and it was crazy and I didn't monitor all the things. I created this character OnStar that would be like my navigation system that would talk to me and would be like my higher self. And Molly Shannon ended up playing that part.
No!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
That's beautiful. Are you friends
Yes!
with her? Are you friends with her?
I am. I'm acquaintances with her. I mean, it was a huge mitzvah for her to do that, and we were, we harkened back to the moment we sat in that limo, and I've had crossed many paths watching many of the people that I came up with, like yourself, like Molly, that, they have had their moment, and it was amazing. she continues to have her moment because she's crazy talented and crazy genius. And it was amazing that she gave that to me.
That's
that film.
beautiful.
Yeah. It was like you never would expect that from the limo ride to then doing the movie.
It's incredible. I'm not surprised though because she is a real one.
She is.
She's
if we learned nothing today, we've learned that Molly Shannon is a real one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. She's amazing.